Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Willie Thomas and I'm going to talk to you about Hour of Code. Really excited about this topic. It's coming up next week, December 6th through the 12th, where you're going to be able to give students the opportunity to code in the classroom. So kind of get them a little acquainted with what's going on in the world of computer science. So what is Hour of Code? So think about that. Hour of Code is a week-long learning opportunity for students to get connected, like I said, with code when it comes to them using coding in our different daily lives and the possibilities of them to be able to, in their video games and the stuff that they watch on TV, just from their cars, Tesla, all those different electrical vehicles out there, and just in your non-electrical vehicles, like my truck that I have right now. There's code off in there someone wrote to make those things happen. So that way, when I press this button or I press that button on my car, certain things happen. Code within our lives. We all have those smart devices in our houses. And the biggest thing that they have are their cell phones. They're right there in their pocket. Someone coded that, right? Someone put that together so that way when they press the button on the screen, it brings up their TikTok. It brings up their Snapchat. It brings up their whatever application that they're playing, those video games. But students themselves need to know how that stuff works. This is a great opportunity for you to provide exposure to your kids when it comes to creating problem solvers, when it comes to introducing those jobs that don't exist yet, or those jobs that don't have a ton of people applying for them, because not everybody knows how to code. But you can use this beyond the job. Like I said, your students who are able to create, because this is all about creativity in this. They're able to create something out of nothing. Like I said, when we're talking to our different devices that we have, the different robots, they are programmed to respond in a certain way based on the things that come from you. So like I said, this is a great place and a great opportunity for you to do these, integrate these lessons into your classroom next week. So as you see here, they have a couple of things on their website. All right, here's where you can actually go to, and I'll put the link to this site below. You can actually go to their website, the Hour of Code site, and you can sign up and register for all the different coding events that are going on. See all these different things? You could be that dot on the map right there. So you can actually come down here, put in your name of your class and you and what it is that you're gonna be doing, and join the Hour of Code that they're gonna be doing December 6th through the 12th. And this is, like I said, really easy way to get kids involved in coding inside of your classroom. So remember, don't be afraid to jump into it. Like I said, there's tons of different ways that you can do this inside of your classroom. There are coding that require devices. There's coding that don't require any devices at all. And we're going to look at that real quick too as well. So you got some unplugged lessons and some plugged lessons, as they like to call them, on the Hour of Code website. As you can see, it has things that you can come in here and then you can download as well. They can send a secret message and code an emoji by shading in different blocks, stuff like that. And this even gives like a little career connection as well, as students are working through this particular lesson. It even talks about networking in a neighborhood. So as you can see here, this kind of even talks about how maps work, like Google Maps, Apple Maps, things like that. So kids kind of learn an unplugged way of how these different types of maps work, and pick and choose and decide the best place for you to go. So like I said, there are tons of different ways as well. Another one that I really like is this vocabulary lesson. So it brings writing into your lessons as well when it comes to coding. And for our little ones out there, one that's a big one too as well is this one here. It is called imake algorithms. So what I like about this one is the imake algorithms is for our little learners, and it's also connected to like little nursery rhymes. So it talks about sequencing. And so it has a whole lesson plan for you ready to go. But as you can see here, students are able to cut out the different types of events and paste them as they go in order. Now, once again, you can do like a Google slide if you wanted to. Take this same thing, take these images, you can put in Google Slide, kids can drag and drop. It's your choice. But like I love is, if you don't have those Chromebooks, if you don't have iPads, but like I said, if you're unplugged and you are just wanting to have your students do this, with their hands and kind of, this is a great way for you to do that if you don't have those devices as well. Now, for my secondary teachers, here's what we did for you. It's a really great opportunity. That way you don't really have to go necessarily looking or diving a little deeper unless you want to go past the things that we've put together for you in Schoology. So inside of Schoology, in your courses, you're able to actually come in here and all your kids have this available to them. So if you click on courses, as you can see here, there are courses for juniors and freshmen, sophomores and seniors. There's also a 4th through 6th and 5th through 6th grade as well. And then also our junior high classes as well. Inside of these classes here, if I click on a class, there is an hour of code folder ready for them with all the different activities that we just kind of talked about in this section. If they click on that, there's an intro video, and then here are some hand-picked coding activities that your students can do right inside of your classroom. You can use this in small groups. You can use this however it is that you want to be able to do with them. Remember, this is year long. You don't have to do this just the 6th through the 12th of December. You can do this at any time of the year. This, like I said, we have this available for all the different grade levels. We tried for the different campuses to mix it up. So what you're seeing at the intermediate might not be the same for the junior high, and definitely not going to be the same for the high school. So there are different sites, and there are different games as well that we've put off inside right inside of Schoology for you. So you don't have to go hunt it down. You don't have to go look. Now, if you want to go to the website, if you want to go to the Hour of Code website, by all means, go check it out. That's okay. You want to go past it. If your students want to be able to go in there and look as well, you can go in there and look as well. Now, when your students are done and you want to print them a certificate saying that they complete the Hour of Code, we've also included that for you as well, right inside of Schoology. Print certificates, print stickers. You can even order t-shirts for your students. T-shirts. And so what that means is now I can come in here, click on print certificates, it brings it up. I can type in my students' names right here, and it will generate a certificate for each one of my students to be able to use and hand out. And be sure, use that hashtag Hour of Code while you're on Twitter or any type of other social media, guys, to kind of share all the great things that are going on when it comes to coding and doing things with your students. I know they would love to see it. I would love to see it. Your parents would love to see it. And just show others, coding is important to us. Computer science is important. Teaching, growing, creating, it is important to us. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about us? What about us primary elementary folks? Guess what? We got you taken care of. Don't worry. So if you look inside of your Google Classroom section, you'll see down there in the RES integration. Now, if you're not part of RES integration, please send us an email. Reach out to curriculum@robinson.k12.tx.us. If you're not part of the RES integration and are also the primary integration, so that way we can add you to that. But once you click on that, you'll see, and you go to classwork, you'll see there's all of our topics. One of our topics there is, of course, the Hour of Code. And here are videos, activities. You can copy and reuse this entire post, any of these topics inside of your classroom to be used with your students. So like I said, we got you taken care of. And if you're not part of this class, please be sure to reach out to us. Don't sweat it. So like we talked about, you can use all these in mini lesson, small group, with all the different types of content areas as well. So like I said, we got you taken care of, so don't worry about that. Hey, we want to thank y'all for watching this video right now. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at curriculum@robinson.k12.tx.us. And we really look forward to seeing the things that you're going to be doing with your students. If you need help setting up your Hour of Code with your kids and with your classroom, once again, hit us up, guys. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you connect and create with your students. Thank y'all very much, and have a good rest of your day.